Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure. I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there, when it runs out.
Fuck that bitch. I guess I have to go to the goblin camp.
Watch your back. Easy. Nothing hurts anymore. Simple. No time to rest.
That's curious.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Looks like these plates on the floor can be turned.
This devil, Raphael, you saw next to a dragon. The devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Steel and iron may be no match for him, but a Githyanki knight's silver sword would pierce him through, even amid the fires of Avernus. Vlaakith bestows no to weep. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will...
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
Back.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
You have to spend so long poking about down here. I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Oh, you're so busy with hands. Get back!
More effort than a pit of spikes. Credit where it's due. Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
I've got a long road ahead.
spores, and they're everywhere.
Heading there. Talk to me.
Time to kill. Yes, here.
Ready or not. Time to push my luck again. No time for mercy.
Victory awaits. Make way.
Fucking 88% miss. Classic.
Need to stay focused. You've been in better shape.
Shall we cut and run? Let's have a little fun.
Where do I go from here?
Swift and lethal.
Take your... Take on my way.
Time for a cut. Let's find some prey.
Behold, the dance of death. Don't want to draw any attention.
I am fury. I am death.
Coming.
Your mind is a canyon, and the words echo from every crevasse.
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. You're coming.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Go then.
Gods, what's happening? The Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them. Close at hand.
Speak.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be a... what's the best way to put this? A vampire. Right. Well, glad we got that out the way. So, was there anything else? He was, but now he's not. Which is what matters, really. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Aha! Safe! You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. You don't understand. You don't know him. Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. He'll send more lackeys. He has plenty of souls to command. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony. You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you. When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
My lord, jubilant day! I have found your vile self at last! Sceleritas fell! Your loyal and ever-adoring butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long. My lordly reprobate, I missed you ever so. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road. It seems you've become quite the exhibitionist without me. I can only congratulate you on your indecency. Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance. You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Oh, my sanguine master, your next work will be wonderful. It will be hard to improve upon what you have already done. I am a great admirer of what you did to the bard's left carotid artery. But I am certain inspiration will strike. Be true to yourself, my lord.
I can't believe I'm not even close to level 5. This is obnoxious. I want the power!
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food. What are those?
What are those?
Must have fallen.
Huh? That wasn't a bullet, was it?
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I'm used to a crisp bloom. This is something else.
That way it's safe.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar.
Keep a blade close.
Mind never quiet. A camp. Looks abandoned.
What? Gek? Got someone sneaking up on us? Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
A purebred dog of war from that snarl. You can walk, but spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Didn't say you could leave, did I? Another step and you'll get a kiss off my axe. Shut up and listen. I'm on a hunt. Got a runaway slave to kill. Need to fetch back the boots she stole from Sergeant Thrin. Help? You don't even know what you'd be up against. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Good. Do well, and there might be a reward for you back at camp. Do really well, and who knows? Maybe the Absolute will have space for you in her ranks. But that comes later. Boots first, then you'll get what's coming to you. Get the leather. I ain't wasting more words on you until it's done. What part of not wasting words? She's a deep gnome slave with fancy. Half the squad dead for the sake of one runaway. Crack!
Burrow hole. I'd rather not meet its maker.
Scorched ground. Better watch out. Best be on my way. I don't need any attention right now. perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature or magic? Pretty, but it doesn't do much. Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up. That's curious. What creatures live in waters this dark?
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.